Greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande. Today, I am going to show some more of Tournament Game 60, and I think this is going to be a very exciting episode. Excuse me. I believe we're going to head into really serious battles. The last one had a very good battle that I kind of traded okay, but it was painful. Anyways, sorry about the cough. I'm chewing my gum. I'll put the gum away. Actually, I'm going to have a brief pause, and I'm going to get a glass of water. Okay, so I'm back. So there was a odd little comment made to me on Lucid's Discord about I should, it'd be nice to give credit to the Immersion Discord for some help. And yeah, fair enough. I got some good help from some of the mentors there. It was mostly just trying to fine tune. I mean, I had played in the initial build. I got a little guidance there with my build. And then we talked about empoisoners and assassination. And the big one was a discussion of, is there any way to realistically assassinate the Andramania when they have those big halberd bodyguards? And the general consensus is it really isn't worth the risk. You lose too many empoisoners, the chance of success is very low. And as you noticed in this game, I tried them a bit and then just quit using them. I use them as battle mages or researchers or various other jobs, and they're fine for that. And they will be good assassins against other things, but particularly against those big dogmen, they just don't cut it. And yeah, so that was part of it. And I think there was some other discussions in a couple of places on some brainstorming on gear for golems and a little bit on this upcoming battle, which ended up being more or less the script I had set up myself with some help with fine-tuning. A little bit of fine-tuning help there. So definitely the immersion stuff. I mean, I joined immersion when it first was made and was a mentor for a while, but then I backed away from the mentoring because I just didn't have time. I had too much other stuff going on, and the focus was more, I mentor people who come to my channel and want to ask me questions based on the videos, and that's a better place for me to do that. Or my Discord, or on various Discords. So that kind of sums up that little shout out to the Immersion Discord. I recommend anybody who wants a bit of mentoring. The mentoring system's very cool. You get a private channel that only the mentors can see, the other players can't. So it's you and various mentors, whichever ones are interested in your questions. It can be excellent. Some very good mentors there. I'm not going to list out the names of those who helped me in this case, but some are people I've known for years and some were quite new. And some very good ideas. But a lot of the mentors there have been playing for decades. Or at least a decade or more. There's a few that have been playing since Dominions 2. But the majority are sort of veterans from Dominions 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, now I've got first joke of the day. First joke of the day. So, it is great to finally see meditation at the Olympic Games. On your marks, get set, stop. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. So here's the grand overview. You can see, who do we have left inside here? I gotta zoom in on that one. That is Andramania. So Andramania and Vaettiheim are fighting. And a little bit of raiding over here. And what's this? At the end of Pangaea. So, Tenders of the World, F4, right? Yeah. Pan is defeated. Yes, that is the end of Pangaea. So, caveat there, Diplo's important. And maintaining communication and relationships with the other players. And if you get being a bit too greedy, grabbing too much territory, might go badly. If you're going to be greedy and you're going to grab a huge amount of territory, you better be able to back it up. And in his case, he ended up in a 3 versus 1. His attempts to kill Agartha made it blatantly obvious that he had to be stopped, and Andramania and Vaettiheim came in, and so now you can see Agartha's in a pretty good position. I mean, not big, but not tiny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 from nothing but his capital sieged. Andramania's done well, and Vaettiheim's done well. And I think I did a count, and things are roughly equal. I mean, I've taken a little back from Andramania, but there's been some bouncing back and forth. You can see in the underground, you know, I've got a little bit here. All right, let's go over messages. So, a little bit of site searching, not much love there. Yeah, found a little bit more. All right, in this battle, okay, Andramania beat up some stuff. This is the one where I get chased back. Now, am I on the right turn here? Turn 38. Just gotta check and make sure I'm doing the right turn here. Okay, I confirmed that I wasn't messing up, and turn 38 was the turn I needed to do. So, back to the messages. We have this one. Well, we'll go back to that one. Okay, here I attempted a raid with just Long Dead, and it was a fail. Close. Let's have a look-see. It looks like it almost made it. If those chariots had gotten more of those crossbows, we would have won. Yeah. Oh boy, this was close. This was close. Oh, are they gonna get it? It was close. There's the commander, right? Gosh, so close. Tomb Chariot tried to bite him, tried to trample, and only took 1 point. So, boy, that was close. And up in the front here, the Long Dead hold up long enough. And let's see what they do. They do kill enough of these guys, and then I think they're going to start to run. But it just wasn't enough. Ah, and they got the commander. Yeah. Okay, that's the problem. They got them out. Oh no, the Camazotz was still there, but it must have run away. Because I saw the undead start to melt away. Okay, and a small raid by Vaettiheim. Nothing very interesting. Well done by Agartha. There wasn't much inside here. So let's take a look. Ah, nice job. Cave Knights in the front. Good protection, good hit points, because they've got 58 on the drakes. And so even if the riders get killed, and the riders are pretty tough. Good hit points, decent stats. Nice big shield. And he's got a lot of crossbows back here. Big steel Agarthan crossbows. And, oh, some sepulchrals. So he's got Reforming Flesh. Yeah, bless. Yeah, Reforming Flesh. Okay. So the Cave Knights look like they're gonna take the front. Ah, and the satyrs came out. Now, where the heck are these satyrs going? Off to the side, I guess. Okay, so a bit of friendly fire, looks like. But here comes the sepulchrals with their chill and their regen. And sepulchrals have quite good stats, and they hit hard. They hit really hard. They're awfully big, you know, size 6, so 1 per square. But with some undead there, the undead can fill the squares. I gotta turn my volume down. I'm having a hard time hearing what I'm doing. Okay, so a couple of Cave Knights got killed, but the drakes just keep going. Yeah, the drakes just keep going. And that's that. So, a combination of some skeleton spam to bring skeletons up and fill the gaps with the sepulchrals. And he did well. Did very well. Okay, events. Lost a little population. Barbarians, yeah. Okay, misfortune, magic, province income. Loss of population, but we gained some other stuff. What is this? Barbarians, but they bounced off the Camazotz and Long Dead. Good. And some war trolls attack Vetti. Oh my, that's fun. Oh, isn't that exciting? On top of his fort. At least it was on top of his fort. And that stupid Kareen thing is still going on. Okay, we've breached this fort. We're going to try a blind storm. And we're bringing a few reinforcements. What are we bringing in here? Oh, just an extra Camazotz. Doesn't have any troops. Okay, let's go back to the surface level. So, let's check out this fight. Let's watch this fight. This one, I know what happened. I got this partially recorded. And it didn't particularly work well. The recording didn't. So that was yesterday, and then I had a lot of stuff I had to do today. So I've got 2 flanking squads of Doom chariots. And in the middle, the basic long dead and some skeleton spam. So the buffaloes don't hold up. These guys, have they berserked? They have berserked. Now, I wonder why they berserked. There's no information yet. Do they have natural berserk? Gluttony? Oh, they don't. Okay, he must have cast a berserking spell. I didn't notice it. What are these nature guys? Now, has he done anything? Has he got a communion going? There's a master. Yes, he does have a communion going. There's a slave. Looks like the slaves are in the back. All right. I can maybe check it this way. Quite a few slaves. We'll sort of watch it here. And we have tossed on. Hopefully we've got a little extra poison damage. And maybe, yeah, there's some poison arrows. What we got here? Nothing too much. We got a little extra poison. You can see the green on some of these. Coming from the crossbows. So the halberdiers hopefully could trade. The poor chariots are getting annihilated. Yeah, I wonder if... Well, the chariots, when they work, can do some real good. But sometimes they don't do such a great job. So let's see in the middle here. We got some poison clouds. Lots of these guys are poisoned. These are long deads. Got the tomb guards in the middle. Poison clouds everywhere. Okay, do the halberdiers hold up? Can they hit? They hit a little bit. Yeah, they're struggling a little to hit. And to penetrate. But they do at least hit. Whereas I don't think sword guys can really punch through. And they get repelled very badly. Missed. Yeah, got repelled. Okay. So the sword guys are just meat. And they get killed. Alright, this batch is going to go beat up some crossbows. And in the middle, the tomb guards are holding up sort of okay, but not great. But there's a lot of damage going down. A lot of poison cloud. A little bit of fire here or there. That's his fire. Now, what did I bring for Magi? And poisoners. One lizard shaman. I've got no reborn much. Doom Kings, and that's about it. So, okay, they got some poison on these guys. Now maybe they will break and run. Well, they're going back to the middle, so that leaves the crossbows to continue making a mess. The empoisoners, here's where I wish the empoisoners would run away. Yeah, I wish those empoisoners would run away. Okay, the blade wind is trashing my empoisoners, or poison slingers, not empoisoners. So I'm not going to have many poison slingers make it. Well, some get away. So all that's left not running are the crossbows. And he has lost quite a lot. Oh, some of these guys ran. Boy, this was close. This was close. We just about... Boy, it was close. It was very close on who wins. But now we're running. Now we're running. I should have turned on the thingy. Grids. Okay, well, that's that. Alright, well, the rest mostly get away. Alright, let's look at the results. So, I wiped out his buffaloes. I killed about half the senatorial guards. Killed about half the Calistri soldiers. Killed almost all the serene ones. And he stole some tomb guards. I did not get any of his magi. Magi-wise, I lost the Sauromancer. And I lost one empoisoner. Not too shabby. I lost most of the troops. Some tomb guards. Most of the tomb guards got away. Poison slingers. Looks like most of them got away. How'd the retreat details go? 50 dispersed, 38 meted back on their own. So, you know, not bad. Gold wides, I'm guessing, you know, these guys are 35, and in comparison, I lost boys that were worth 10. Longheads aren't worth anything. Poison slingers are pricey, but still. So I think it's a bit of a wash on the gold. Now, let's just quickly view it once more. I think this was the diseased Sauromancer. And I don't have the gems to twice warn him. So that wasn't enough. Yeah, he's diseased. So he was near dead. So that's no great loss. That was going to be a loss anyways. And one empoisoner out of the 7 I had there, that's not bad. Probably just a lucky arrow got him. But I got to back off. So now what am I doing here? Oh, I see. We're just going to try probing it while we reform. And prep for another goal. Prep for another goal. So, back to messages. This one, arguably, in hindsight, I should have pulled back. But I chose not to. Idea being, maybe I can trade. And I improved my script a great deal coming up. But a blind storm here, I'm thinking I'll try to storm before he reinforces. Little bit risky, but I will not spoil it because, actually, to be honest, it's been a while, so I have kind of forgotten. Sneaking enemy, entrance to the fort, got a Pangaea. Okay, I think we've covered everything. Maybe we'll just take a quick look at forgings. Thistle Mace, an Elemental Apprentice, Crown of Command, okay, and an Owl Quill. Okay, good. And Arcane Pro Wings. All right. We will quit this one and go to 39. Alrighty. So, I have finally claimed the Throne of Chains. I debated this, but then I thought about it and thought, I want the slaves. And I think it paid off to get the extra order versus one more level of misfortune. In the long run, this is more rec points. And rec points are my limitation. In the capital particularly, but kind of in a lot of places. Recruitment points are my limitation. So, let's look at the grand view. Ah, big fight here. Oh my. Betty did very well. Did he ever? Lost. The Rim Vetties didn't do well. And the little Berserkers didn't do well. But holy molies. That's a kicker. Let's watch this. I'm gonna start this off medium speed. So we've got crossbows, 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 second line. Some big dudes, fairly beat up. Looks like flanking with some cavalry and some moose and some weird little tidbits like a leftover. Oh, that's a Shambler chief. Okay. Good batch of geechas with slaves. Okay. And a death gem. Okay. Not sure what he's got in mind. Just some tidbits of leftover bits and pieces. So here's his center line of Grimbetti. He's still got quite a few of the Atlantean militia. Oh, look at that. The bog mummy. With a lot of gems. Okay. Think we can see where the play here is going to be. Now, over here, we have a diseased senator. All right. So, thinking maybe let's get it started and see what he casts. Body ethereal, summon earth power, body ethereal, bark skin. Slow it down. At the very beginning. Communion slave, communion slave, communion slave. Let's zoom in here. Alright, where did he put his communion slaves? This guy. Not sure what he's casting. Phoenix power, blessing, summon earth power, summon earth power, body ethereal, wooden warriors. Okay. He's got crossbows and a few archers. Back here, serene ones. Something look like maybe they're bodyguards. I can't really tell. Then the front line. Looks like he's on hold and attack too. So, and we have Vaettiheim's front line moving forward. Okay. Rigor mortis. That makes sense. To be expected. The rigor is up. Now, something to take a look at. Where their protection is 13. Okay, it's too warm. Yeah, it's warm. Yep. And that weakens the Grimbetti. It does, it does. And they have very little chill aura in this warmth. Okay. Alright. Reinvigoration. You're going to go to regular speed. Wait, quite a few of these are ethereal. Now, the Grimbetti, do they have magic weapons? They do. They're probably the only thing in here with magic weapons. You know what? I don't want it fast. I just want it regular speed. I'm going to slow it down. I kind of want to see. Now, what's the bog mummy doing? Bog mummy doing? Come on, we got to go way down here. I don't know what the bog mummy's going to do. Oh, skeleton spam. All right, so not many big globals up. Okay, the flankers. Yeah, they're not doing a heck of a lot. I'm more interested in what's going to happen here. The senatorial guard missed. And the crossbows are shooting crossbows. Okay. The cavalry. What are they doing? They hit them pretty good. Okay. Lost some. They did not successfully flank, but he had a wide formation. Just curious what's going to happen with the Grimbetti. So can the Grimbetti realistically hit? Looks like they can. Having a hard time penetrating. There we go. He penetrated this one. Now the other thing to look at is there's a lot of fatigue developing. Yeah, a lot of these magi are really fatigued already. Now, the Gijas, they used their blood magic to reinvigorate. So that's why their fatigue is. But they will be I believe, getting hit by the rigger. And here we've got rigger happening. Cavalry are holding up quite well. Okay, Rimbetti are struggling. They are struggling. Yes, they are struggling. These guys are starting to fatigue out. Okay, we got some poison. So this guy fatigued right out. Oh, we got some flanking here. This is a busy, busy battle. Well, all those crossbows shooting at single guys is not very effective. Weird the targeting sometimes. And in the middle here, it looks like a huge plug up. Yeah, it's just a jam up. Okay, the big Jotuns look like they're doing pretty good. And they can hit hard. That's more like it. Yeah, see, they can actually hit hard enough to punch through. And their attack, his attack, pretty good. 13. It's not stunning, but... Okay, and tons more skeletons, which is just going to totally tie them up. So they fatigue out and don't get away. Okay, I think we can go to normal speed. Maybe even fast speed, because I think we've seen what there is to really see. Okay, so these Jotuns are running away. But there's a ton of skeletons keeping the whole thing from not running away. And that ties these guys up, and they are fatiguing out. Yes'm, they sure are. Okay, over here we got a little bit of Betty archers that have ran out of shots, right? I think they ran out of shots. Crossbows are still going. Okay, the cavalry are running. The moose are running. But this huge horde of skeletons, literally a horde, is chewing up these completely fatigued out dudes. Look at that. 200 fatigue. Oh, wow. Yeah. Rigor mortis and horde of skeletons. And then a lot of crossbows. And it does the job. So his crossbows are running. But his magi are caught. How badly are these guys fatigued out? Look at that guy. 178. He might get away. This guy 118. Very unlikely he's going to get away. I think we can go to fastest speed. Yeah, it's just a case of these skeletons finishing stuff off. Look at that. That's a lot of skeletons. And they're just going to finish off everything that fatigued out. Yeah, if you don't have a counter to rigor, and you don't have undead of your own, it is rough. And look at that bog money. Just pound out the skeletons. Oh my. Is these guys gonna get away? Not likely. Not likely. Oh, maybe. Yeah, and that one. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. All right. That is it. So, huge loss. Huge loss for Andramania. And manageable losses for Vaettiheim. Manageable. I mean, that's a lot of rim, Betty. And, you know, they're capital only, I believe. So, might have been best just not use them. But he needed troops. Okay. Well, well played. Well played. Now over here, yeah, he killed the province defense. This is one of my attempts at assassination. So we will see next turn that this does not particularly work very well. Okay, so 2 turns. Okay, we've got this place all the way up to a citadel. So now it's more commander points. And okay, well, that little attempt to just probe this with Long Dead didn't amount to a hill of beans. But it wasn't a bad thing. At least I'm probing it, sort of keeping an eye on what's going on. Oh, I didn't really want to go look at it. I just wanted to... There we go. Okay, so just the province defense. Not very much of it. But Long Dead really have no hope. All right, what else? A couple arcane probings. They're important. Okay, so he put up the Mother Oak. Well, nice. More gems would be nice. I never had a chance. I've been using my gems. I just didn't consider this game was going to go long enough to make globals worthwhile. And global fighting is a costly thing with... Okay, we forgot to look at that one. Or did we? No, we looked at that one. Nope, this one. Oh my. I was woefully inadequately prepared for that. I mean, I didn't lose a heck of a lot. Crossbows. So you can see I'm retreating. But anyways, I definitely didn't bring enough magi. So he lost some magi, some lizards. Those are painful to lose because they're an independent. And 1 senator. So he lost quite a bit of his magi. But obviously I couldn't. We should watch this in quick. Let's watch this in quick. Curious to see what kills. Probably the communion slaves get burned out. So we got some skeletons. And we're throwing up some various buffs for the arrows. But that's a lot of fire magic. That is a lot of fire magic. And that just annihilates my skeletons. Okay, so things have cracked already. Frontline is not holding. And the crossbows have no hope. But let's have a look and see. Well, that was probably just... It won't tell us anything. Oh, it does. Okay, he got hit by a crossbow and that killed him. Yep. Just a lucky hit there. That's the only one dead yet. Let's see if we can find... Okay, these slaves... Oh my. 179. So not enough slaves, too many masters. Yeah, not enough slaves, too many masters. So he killed some of his own. Now, where were his lizard shaman positioned and why were they killed? Too far forward? See them. Here we are. Oh, they're communion slaves. So he had a lot of communion slaves, just too many masters. Wonder how many masters he did. Hard to say. There's 1 master. Yeah, I think his ratio on his communion was off. Too many masters, not enough slaves. Yeah, see? Yeah, these guys are dying of excess fatigue. So it was too many masters, not enough slaves. There's one of the masters. And probably cross-path stuff. But my troops just don't hold. And that does me in. Okay. So I lost to Camazots as far as Magi. So that's good. So where are all these guys? Oh, maybe. Oh, they ended up way over here. Let's look at that retreat again. That's not the one. Not the one. Here we are. Retreat details. Retreated successfully, retreated successfully, retreated successfully. Okay, so they're scattered about. Oh yeah, here's some. Here's some. These guys looks like I'm going to try an assassination. Let's just review this business of the assassination. Okay, there we are. We got scouts going all over the place. What else we got in the magic? Andramania. That was the one we saw. Unexpected events. Nothing much to see. And research. So we're going up for the death stuff. Get the rigor. Because I saw that and I went, oh yeah, that's what I need. I need the rigor. Okay, we should do another joke. And then that'll be the end of this one. Let's see. Okay, here's a good one. Why do mindful meditators love birthdays? They love all the presents. Well, that one wasn't as good. Have another one? Oh, no. I like this one. Meditation student asked his teacher, am I allowed to send you email? Yes, replied the teacher, but no attachments, please. That one was better. All right, my friends. That's good. I'm good. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed the jokes. I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.